Good morning, gorgeous ones. I'm just out here walking my puppy dog, Stevie Nicks, and I wanted to come on and have a chat with you. I just had a friend of mine reach out to me on Messenger, and I thought this would just be so relevant to so many of you in here. And she said, Lucy, I need your help. I need your advice. I'm just out of a relationship with my husband, and I don't want to have a relationship, in at least 5 years. I just want to take care of my children. I said, okay, so why are you reaching out to me? Because I help women get into soulmate relationships. So I was like, something wrong with this story. And she said, well, because what scares me is that in 5 years, I still won't be ready. And I said, well, let's just cut the shit for a minute. Why would you even think about putting out into the world, I don't want a man in 5 years? And she said, I don't need one. I said, oh, okay, we have a lot of protection, a lot of walls up. I said, no one needs a man. No one. But experiencing love and connection and intimacy, hello, gorgeous Andrea, is what we're all here for, right? Certainly that's why you girls are in this community. It's because the highest frequency, the highest currency that we can experience as a human being on the planet is to experience love and connection, right? We don't go to the grave going, yay, I'm going to take my money with me. Yay, I'm going to take my identity of the woman that I was in business. We don't take that stuff. But we go, was I loved? Did I experience love? Did people care about me? Did I experience intimacy? That's what we want to die with. And yes, I am going to go there even though it's early in the morning, because this is the conversation. So I said to this woman, as I do, I cuts to the chase, love it. And I said, honey, you got children, that's great. You want to take care of them, that's great. You've got big goals, awesome. But I said, I don't believe you for a second that you don't want a man in your life for 5 years. I said, right now, it's your little girl talking. You've got all your walls up and you're bloody terrified of being hurt. So you're hiding behind, I don't need a man. And I said, keep saying that, keep blazing that story, and you're going to get exactly what you want, which is no one's coming in. And I know that she's in business too. And I said, don't underestimate that you are blocking your ability to receive with this attitude. It is all defenses, it's walls. And I said, why would you create this new contract with yourself of such certainty around not wanting to have a man when I know deep down that's what you want more than anything? She goes, yeah, you're right. Okay, I do want a man, but I'm just terrified. And I said, yeah, well, it goes back to your childhood, right? It's coming from a place of, I just don't want to be hurt again. And many of you in here, or if not every one of you in here, can agree with that, right? It's like love is vulnerable, and it does feel scary to put ourselves out there again when we haven't had those expectations met in the past. 100%. I've totally been there too. I was a professional at keeping my walls up. I was a professional at sabotage and trying to do relationships without my heart. And it just didn't work, which is why I now teach this work to open your heart. So I want you to get honest with yourself about the story that you're really telling. It's all very well to be like, yeah, I'm out dating and telling people all this stuff. But deep down, you've got to ask yourself, am I really bloody terrified to let love in? Am I telling myself that I am powerful on my own and that I don't need a man? Because the strongest story wins. Bottom line, we can't be in two stories. You're either in a story of, I'm willing to do what it takes to open my heart, to allow myself to be vulnerable so that I can be the one experiencing the most lit, amazing relationship, or you are literally out in the world with a big fat sign across your forehead saying, I'm good, I don't need it. I got my career, I've got my friends, I've got my social life, and I don't need it. And that's cool. You're welcome to have whichever story you want in here. I'm not here to tell you what to do in your life, but I'm definitely here to take a stand for you women, to cut to the truth, to say, how is this serving you right now? Because I don't believe for a minute that that's the truth at all. I believe that every one of you are in this community because you want to have that beautiful, rich relationship. And it comes down to opening your heart and allowing yourself to receive. Allowing yourself to receive. Allowing yourself to receive. Because if we're not allowing ourselves to receive when it comes to love and relationships, you can bet your bottom dollar, hey, gorgeous Lucy, if you can bet that You're not allowing yourself to receive financially. Your health is suffering because you're in anxiety, because you're constantly in your head worrying, is this ever going to happen? Am I always going to be alone? Why is my career not taking off? Why am I still paycheck to paycheck? Okay, it's a lot bigger than just the guy. Always, always, always. When women come to work with me, right, Lucy? When women come to work with me, they're like, oh, holy shit, this affects every area of my life. Like, the guy's just one piece of the puzzle, guys, okay? So please start getting conscious about the story that you're telling, about yourself, about your life, about your future, and you'll start to see how much opposition you've been in with yourself when you start to live with your eyes wide open. I was as well. I was literally like strong, independent, I've got this. And people thought I really had this. I remember walking around a park with my friend one day. She goes, none of us worry about you because you're always fine. I'm like, really? That's what you think? I was like, some nights I cry myself to sleep. I am not really fine. Is that what everyone thinks? She goes, yeah, because I built up so much resilience and love armor, which was my little girl, because deep down, I made a contract with myself when I was 8 that I was never going to let myself experience that pain and that heartache ever again. And I literally stayed loyal and faithful to that contract until I was 31. That is a shitload of time to be living with inside, this contract, within this context, because we get what we expect. That's the bottom line. So if you're not expecting love to show up for you, if you're not expecting to be the chosen one, if you're not expecting to be rich or the leading lady if you're an actor, or getting that promotion, or really moving your way up in that company, if you're not expecting greatness, then you've got a big fat lid on and you're expecting mediocrity. You're expecting to just get by. You're expecting, oh, well, maybe one day when I'm ready, then I'll have that. And then right now, if you're honest, you'll be like, shit, I've been waiting to be ready my entire life. And if you look back over the past couple of years, you'll notice that not a lot has actually changed. That's when it starts to get confronting, and that's what you want to be with in the truth of your life right now. And if right now you're like, no, Lucy, I'm fucking killing it in every aspect of my life, I say, go sister, I'm celebrating you right now. But there's a big portion of you right now that know exactly what I'm talking about, and you feel this deeply because it's the truth. And until we're willing to face the truth and acknowledge that we are not where we want to be, and it's not just in one area of our life, it's in every area, until you can sit in that and allow yourself to feel the pain and the anger and the holy fuck, oh my God, we're going to be in 2020 before I realize it. And if that doesn't start to get your heart rate up and like, shit, maybe I better do something about this, then you're sleeping through your life, and you will be in the same place 10 years from now, guaranteed, because life does not just come and do the work for you. The universe rewards the bold. The universe rewards you if you're willing to take a stand for yourself, to step up, to stop hiding, and to put a stake in the ground and say, I fucking want to have the most lit up, rich, extraordinary life, and that's what I'm going to have, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get there. That's the attitude of the women that I get to work with. I don't work with victims. I don't work with women that don't want to fix and heal themselves, not fix themselves, heal themselves. I don't work with women that want to complain and be right. I work with extraordinary women that are done with playing small and that are ready to receive. And that's why I'm lit right now from just seeing so many epic, women just going and finding their voice, finding their truth, finding their sensuality, getting their heart open. And they're like, holy crap, I didn't know I could feel this happy within myself. And if you're not feeling lit up and happy within yourself right now, you are not magnetic. You're literally an energetic field right now that is repelling instead of attracting. That's just how it works. We're either in the flow, in the receiving, and attracting in all the opportunities and people that we want, or we are in the repelling, the lack, the scarcity, the not enoughness. This sort of stuff never happens to me. You could add your own stories to this. Hey, gorgeous Neha, all my epic clients coming on. So listen, to go back to what this topic is about, I don't need a man is fine if you want to stay single for the rest of your life. Keep Keep using that story. Keep hiding behind that and start to look around the other areas in your life. I don't need a pay rise. I don't need money. I don't need to have friends showing up for me. I mean, it's not a positive story versus what you could be having right now. I want to have lit up friendships. I want to have deep intimacy and connection in my life on all levels. I want to experience financial abundance. I want to experience the best level of health that I possibly can in my body. I want to be an inspiration to others. I mean, the stories have very different language in each. So I invite you to take this as a wake-up call today. Are you hiding right now in your story? Or are you willing to come out of hiding and to show the world who you really are and be the woman you're born to be? It's a yes or a no. And if you're a yes, then let's take this conversation to another level and let's have a conversation, because nothing excites me more than seeing a woman that's ready to rise and who's ready to choose herself and choose her future, because we are the architects of our life. If life feels like it's happening to you, you are in victim consciousness. If you feel like life is happening for you, then you are living in flow and you are living in purpose, okay? I feel so much more excited for life now. I'm honest about what I want. Yes, Lucy, you're freaking on fire, sister. You're amazing. Guys, if you haven't seen Lucy's testimonial, go in and watch it. She is such an inspiration. And when she came to me, she was literally like, I am accepting the absolute scraps and bare minimum when it comes to love. Like, she just couldn't even fathom when we talked about what she wanted in her life. She was like, sure, Lucy, I can't really have that. And now, Lucy, you know that you're going to have it, and that's the bottom line. So tons and tons of love and blessings to you all. I'm rooting for you. But as you know, in here, I'm not here to sugarcoat. I'm here to cut to the chase, cut to the source, and to call you out on your stories that aren't serving you. So, any questions, anything that really resonates with you, please write in the comments below and book a call with me. My week's pretty packed this week, but reach out to Charlotte and I look forward to chatting with you, because you are the creator and you're the only one that can create the change. And I'm here to help those of you that are ready to really fly and soar and elevate your consciousness, because coming back to the full circle, the way we show up in one area of our life is the way we show up in all areas. So don't fool yourself that everything is fine right now. It's just the relationship that's not working. It's not true at all. Everything is connected. And when I got that, I was like, whoa, that's confronting, but really cool, because I was like, I've been so good at living in scarcity. Imagine if I became really good at living in abundance. And that's now what I do. And yeah, it takes something. It's not just a given. I have to work on it every day, but I'm committed to that because life is so much juicier from this place. All right. I believe in you. Mwah.